All right, y'all. Even being married to a good man is draining. Let's listen.
It's just not worth it dealing with someone else every single day of your life. Every day. Every day you gotta deal with somebody. Is marriage even worth it? It's not. It's not. At some point, you're gonna realize that it's always best to just be alone. Because I've been married for about 7 years, and I don't even know if this is worth it. Like, and not saying that there's anything necessarily wrong. There's nothing wrong, and that's the point. Like, I don't even know why I'm upset. I'm just, like, not thinking that I made the right decision. Like, and I am a good man. I do. And that's not the point. The point is, it's like, you really do lose yourself. You lose your sense of individuality. You lose your sense of peace. And this could be even to a good man. Like, you're gonna lose something, and I don't think it's worth it.
I think we need to start having a conversation as to what defines a good man. Because I hear women say what she said way too often. And maybe we're just throwing this term too loosely, this good man term, because the way it makes it seem like, it's like, bro, he don't seem like a good man. And if you on TikTok crying in front of strangers, talking about how you ain't got no peace. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue.
Like, I've always had a dream of, like, getting out of my hometown, like, city, and moving on, like, moving forward. Like life is supposed to be experience. Like, we're supposed to be doing new things and traveling and all that. And I do all of that. But at some point, like, I don't know if I want to continue doing this every single day of my life. Like, always.
But what, you say you traveling, you seeing new stuff, new experiences, you know, like, I'm assuming you're doing this with your husband. That's the assumption. So what's the problem? What's the problem?
Checking in with someone, always having to consider their feelings, it's always somebody else. You're never alone. Like, you never have a moment to yourself. You never can do that. And I don't know, like, and there's gonna be some out there that say, like, oh no, you should no, like, be weird and not a real-ass couple. But I really want girls to know, like, even if it's absolutely worth it, I don't think it is. Even if you found the most perfect man, it's not worth it. It's not. Like,
well, y'all don't even realize the point of marriage in the first place. That's the problem. That's number one. Number two, put the tree down. I feel like Stephen A. Smith, put down the weed. You know how Stephen A. used to say that? Put down the weed. Because that's the tree talking to you. That's the tree whispering to you, planting seeds of doubt. Because you telling us that you got a good man, that you got the perfect man. But now you sitting here talking about, well, I kind of want to be for the streets too, though. Like, you can't have both. You can't have both. If you don't want to be married, cool. You don't have to. It's your life. But if this is the life that you chose, marriage, which is not a worldly establishment. Marriage is a spiritual establishment. It was established by God. Marriage was created by God, not by the world, but by God. So if you don't want that life, if you don't want that type of sacrifice, if you don't want to become one flesh, as the Bible describes, the two will become one flesh, then that's perfectly fine. You don't got to do that, but just make sure it's coming from you and not from the tree. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you do have free will. At the end of the day, you have free will. But don't allow the world to influence you. Don't allow the substances, the alcohol, the drugs to influence you more than the truth. Because the truth is the truth. The world is inconsistent.
It's always going to be best to just like be alone. And maybe that's why so many men tell older women they're going to die alone and be so sad. I'm sad with a great man. Like,
Dog, her husband watching this, devastated. He like, dog, what more can I do? She over on TikTok to millions of people talking about she's sad with a great man and I'm the great man. What else am I finna do? What can I do? Danged if I do, danged if I don't. Keep your head up, brother.
Maybe it's just like not my personality. And like I know girls are out there and they're like dying for like a relationship like mine. Like he takes care of me, but like I'm sorry, like you can't, like I can't even really barely deal with myself and my own emotions. Imagine somebody that you know for such a short amount of time, because you're never gonna know that man. Like,
but you said
you do.
But you said he's a great man,
and that's just not in a negative way. Like, I just don't think marriage is for me. And I'm tired of it, and I don't know what else to do, because this is like imagine living a fairy tale and it's nothing like you imagined it. You're living your literal fairy tale and it's not what you want. It's not what you want.
Because it was sold to you and you bought the lie. That's not what you want. That's what the world gave you, this depiction. The world gave you this illusion of what you thought it was going to be. And then you realized, oh, snap, it's actually some like sacrificial stuff in terms of like, I got to put myself aside. I got to put my needs aside for my spouse. I got to consider another person. It's not just all about me anymore. It's not just what do I want to do. It's like there has to be an agreement. There has to be something established here. Like, and like I said, if people are at a point where they don't want that, then hey, that's on them. That's on them. You have free will.
Even if you think that you want it, even if it's exactly what you dreamed of, it's still just, I don't know.
Is this a parody? But we're missing the point of marriage. We're missing the point of marriage.
Let us not forget that the whole point of relationships, being married to somebody, having a godly husband or a godly wife, it's not to make us happy. It is all for the glory of God. It is to be a 3D, fleshly, living example of the glory of God and of how Jesus Christ loves his church. Marriage is a godly institution. It is not created by the government. It's not just a contract that you sign because the state now has to get involved with your taxes. It has nothing to do with the earth. It has everything to do with the spirit. It's all about being a representation of Jesus and his love for us and God and his love for his children. That is everything to do with marriage. That is the whole point of marriage. And we reap the benefits of having another person to connect with and to have as comfort and to love and to do life with. But the whole point, it's not for us, it's for Jesus, it's for his kingdom. That's the whole point of marriage. You need to be with someone who's going to pull you to Jesus, who is going to bring you to the feet of the cross, who is going to make you holier, whose relationship that you're in with that person, it's a holy sanctimony. It's not just some foo-fa thing for fun and giggles and whatever. Everything is about Jesus. And when you constantly remind yourself that, and you constantly find yourself bringing yourself and your partner, whoever you're with, back to the foot of the cross, that's what this is all about. That's how you have the most enriching, fulfilling relationships, marriages. It's all about Jesus. And when you bring everything back to him and you make everything less about you, that is actual freedom in life.
They don't want to hear that, though. They don't want to hear that. The people don't want the truth. They running from the truth. People are evading the truth. We are desperately trying to hide from the truth. We don't want the truth. We don't want to know it. Because if we know the truth, then I got to start thinking different. I got to act different. I got to be different. I don't want to be different. I want to stay in this flesh. I'm trying to see what the flesh talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want the truth. People don't want the truth. People don't want the truth. Marriage is to glorify God. The purpose of marriage is to make one another holy. That's the purpose, so that we can glorify God, so that we can be fruitful and multiply and bring glory to God. And there's a lot of beauty, there's a lot of joy, there's a lot of fulfillment in marriage. There's a lot of pleasure in marriage. God created sex after all, right? The thing that everybody is chasing, the thing that everybody wants. Everyone's addicted to it, right? God created it to be had in the confines of marriage. And he said that that is good. You should do that. You should come together in that way with your spouse. You should. That is good. That honors God. But it's like, dog, we don't want the truth. We don't want the truth. We don't want the truth. What do y'all think? Get in my comments, like this video. I'm out, y'all.